Okay, so I'm here with Lightning forward Andre Smulter. Lightning having beaten Petrborough tonight by 7-2. Andre, first game back, that had everything, didn't it?
Yeah, no, it was a pretty exciting game, at least for 2 periods. But then we kind of, I don't know, we just played out the third, and the way it goes, like we were 6-2 up before the third. So, but 2 first periods we played really well, and like we have been doing almost whole season. So, I don't know, another solid performance.
It seemed like Peterborough changed their game plan from the last time you played, where they came out really from the very start to sort of get in your faces and knock you off the puck a little bit. And for the first 2-3 minutes, it sort of seemed to take the guys back a little bit. Yeah,
I mean, they came. We knew that Peterborough, like, they can come out and play good. They have some good players on their team, and all respect to them. They came out and played hard, but I think all in all, in 2 first periods, we played harder and just stood up to the things, and a couple of fights, and it got a little bit scrappy, but I mean, we showed again our strength as a team. Like we didn't let it get to us. We just kept on playing, and we said that after first period too. Like, never mind about whatever happens. We're just trying to win the game, and that we did. So I'm very pleased with that.
That seems to be the massive change in Lightning this season from maybe seasons of old, because maybe last season and certainly seasons before, the guys would maybe rise to the bait and we'd get entangled in the rough stuff, and penalties would then start costing us a game. That's not happening this season.
No, because I mean, we all have the eye on the prize now, like, and we have all season. Really from Christmas, we've been top of the league all the time, and you can't do that. It's letting the team down then again, and sometimes you have to take a couple of punches, and you have to be smart. Like, G is a perfect example today. Got a little bit of a concussion, but I mean, we got a 5-minute power play and basically buried the game of that. So I mean, toughness is not always about like going out there and fight or swing the club. It can also be toughness, like Jamo did against Manchester one game when he couldn't fight. Payet jumped him and he had to take a couple of punches. So I mean, and we are all on the same page with that. We want to win something this year, and if you want to win something, you can't let personal affairs, interrupt with the group's goals and what rules we set up among us. So.
Certainly seems like there's some smart hockey being played out there, both both on the ice and in your heads as well. And you've taken a big 2-point step tonight further towards that. I dare say it, towards that league title. With Slough falling at Basingstoke. So now 5 games to go. I think it's now you need 5 points from those 5 games.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, it's still the old cliche, one game at the time, and tomorrow it's going to be massive, because Basingstoke, they are going to play. They played well recently, and tomorrow is going to be a very, very tough game. But I mean, bring it on. Like, we're ready for it, and see what tomorrow gives.
Absolutely, and once again, the fans got the place rocking again tonight.
Oh yeah, unbelievable. It's always been good here, but lately it's been like Guildford last weekend on a Sunday night, and tonight, and yeah, basically every game after Christmas has been really, really good. It's fun to play, and it's like a 6th player, It's nice to see.
Excellent. Okay, so Basingstoke tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then a really tough weekend, and just a few games now before the end of the season. Andre, thanks for talking to us. Welcome back.
Thank you.
And
Thank you very much.
Good luck tomorrow night.
Yeah. Can I just say one thing? Happy Mother's Day.
Nice one. So I'm here with Lightning General Manager Vito Rausa, having beaten Petrborough Phantoms tonight 7-2. Vito, that game had pretty much everything, didn't it?
Yeah, it was certainly entertaining. It's always a pleasure to beat Peterborough in the nicest possible sense. I think there's a lot of rivalry there, and as much as we've got a great understanding with Peterborough, the management, I think when it gets to the game on the ice, there's always that little bit of impetus to always want to beat them. And pleasing results, and I thought we were effective, efficient. It was a game that I think the new fans would have enjoyed. Little fisticuffs as well, I'm afraid, that occasionally goes with the game. But it was a good game, really good game.
There was an absolutely cracking atmosphere. You mentioned that just a minute ago. You mentioned the atmosphere cracking tonight, and quite a few new fans in, and that's got to be good for ice hockey here in Milton Keynes.
Yeah, we seem to be attracting a lot of new fans. And you just look at the crowd that's here. There's a lot of companies that we've been to. We've been pushing and promoting the team as much as we can, and it's great when they come and they watch the game. But tonight there was a good turnout. I think Coca-Cola were here tonight. Good to see them here, and I think they'd have enjoyed it. But I think because of the entertainment value, they come along and they're quite surprised. Yeah. They don't expect it to be sort of quite so entertaining. But it was good atmosphere, good noise. I thought great at the last sort of 4 or 5 minutes, everybody standing up. It's brilliant.
Yeah, and now we've got 5 games to go till the end of the season.
Yeah.
You're 6 points clear. Slough dropped 2 points up at Basingstoke. So the guys are playing with a belief on the ice anyway.
Yeah, they are.
And I think they have every right to, don't they?
Yeah, they are. They're playing with belief. I think we're trying to remain confident, not get arrogant, because it's quite easy to get that. We don't talk about they call it the T word. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about 2 points, focusing on the 2 points. So it's each game as it comes. If Slough or the other teams do us favours, that's great. But as far as we're concerned, we take every game as it comes. We've got 5 games to go now, and we're now 6 points ahead. So it's probably more in our hands than anybody else's hands, to be honest. Well, it is to the fact. But we've got to remain focused and just keep winning each game.
Yeah,
worry about each game at a time.
Absolutely. Just going back to the start of the game tonight, before the game started, we had a minute's applause because everything's going well in ice hockey at the moment in Milton Keynes. Unfortunately, we heard of the tragic death of Mark Pope back on Monday, taken from us very, very suddenly, and it's rocked the ice hockey community here in Milton Keynes, and the Milton Keynes fans tonight showed just what they're made of, showing respect for anybody involved in Milton Keynes who we lose with a minute's applause, and that was absolutely superb, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was. Mark was a larger than life character, and when he really was. He's the sort of guy that you wouldn't not notice him. In many ways, it was a great character, a great hockey character as well. And he'd have been there tonight, and he'd have been laughing. He'd have complained about something or other, because that was his nature. But it was it's a sad loss for me personally. I mean, Mark's dad, Dave, was the guy that got me involved in ice hockey. I was skating here one night, and he said, why don't you start playing with the Jesters? And so I've got him to thank really for my involvement, and Mark as well, playing with the Jesters as well. But I thought it was a fitting tribute to a good person, actually, a really good person. And I think I was choked on the bench, and I think all the Rumble guys who came out with the shirts, quality, absolute quality.
That was fantastic. I do know that Di, Mark's partner, and Dave, his dad, and some members of his family were here tonight, and I know for a fact that they're very, very appreciative of the minute's applause and the sympathy that's been shown throughout the whole of the MK ice hockey community.
I think it was the least that we could have done, really, and our thoughts and just go out to them, really. It must be a terrible time for Di and for Dave as well, and his family. It must be very, very hard. But I thought the Lightning crowd tonight showed a bit of class, and that's what the guy deserved. Actually, he deserved a bit of class.
Absolutely,
really did.
Okay, Vito, many thanks for taking the time to talk to us. I know you're busy in the bar with children and everything else, and babysitting and all sorts. But all the very best down in Basingstoke tomorrow.
Fantastic.
And hopefully we'll talk to you again soon.
Fantastic. Thanks. Cheers, Chris.